Greg Davidson. I'm CEO, Chief Executive Officer, albeit I probably perform a number of roles, being a typical management IT consulting firm that's got about 80 odd people, and I'd perform probably the major functions for the CFO role, which is probably why the interest of coming to the CFO Summit. My background, strangely enough, is IT, but very soon after I did my IT degree, I got sick of being asked by CFOs and financial controllers, how can you tell me about how to run my financial systems and design my chart of accounts and you're not an accountant? So I went and did my accounting degree and said, well, I'm an accountant now. And that's probably held me in good stead throughout my whole business career. I think the CFO role's probably a little bit like the CIO role. It's all about business alignment and empowering people and engaging with people and making them aware what the finance processes should be. I think there's a lot of things that IT CIOs and CFOs should be working together, because they're probably the two of the least or most confused business areas of any business. A lot of managers, surprisingly enough, a lot of managers in large organisations really don't understand finance, don't understand the cost restraints, and don't know how to plan and manage that, and how to build their business cases. And the same with the CIOs, that they really don't know how to, a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them don't know how to infiltrate with all the managers and the business team leaders. And two areas that can add most value to the organisation is probably understanding what your financial models are, whether you operate on a cost containment model or where the focus should be for introducing cost savings and justifying business cases for future projects. And I think the CFOs probably need to do a little bit more about engaging with all the key business unit managers and make sure that they understand that process, because a lot of it's the reason why they don't get that business alignment is all about the fact that people don't understand finance, or they don't understand the technology, and they're too scared to put their hand up and go, I don't know what you're talking about. So it's easy to point the finger and go, oh, it's finance's problem or it's technology's problem, rather than work out how to work collaboratively and fix the issues. I think probably the reality is most people recognise the CFO role as a person that manages finances, controls cash flows, and is the guiding element to give guidance to the board and the executive management team. But it's a lot more than that. They really need to learn how to use technology, and they have to work with real-time data and analyse information and help all those individual business areas so that they're an automated part of the process, and you'll see huge cost savings and revenue growth once those two things happen. And I think, even some of the sessions that have been at this CFO Summit, one of the guys talks about some business process changes that they've implemented throughout the finance department, and it's almost exactly like our methodology of going through an IT assessment, and it's all about understanding all the business processes, analysing the business processes, working out where you are, where you should be, and how do you get there. And I think that's relevant to every business area, and all the business, C-level resources need to do a lot more of that.